to other mothers. But that doesn't always happen. And those are different stages that mothers go through. Some mothers, they can't get out of bed in the morning. Some of them are hospitalized. And some of them have contemplated suicide. But you know, when I bring them together, we don't talk about the tragic. We talk about how funny they were, how silly they were, what they did in school, what was their accomplishments. You know, we make a living being out of them, not just a hashtag. Our children are not hashtags. They really lived. And we were the vessels who carried them. They laid under our heartbeats for 9 months, so we know them better than anyone else. So they were introduced to, we introduced ourselves to them before even the father knew them. And so nobody can tell our story better than we can. Even with your children, you know, like they'll come and tell you a story. Being their mother, you know when they're lying and when they're telling the truth, right? They all, I used to say about my children, they all had built-in lie detectors. I remember Eric, if he was getting ready to tell a lie, he would wring his hands. Like this. My son Emery, when he got ready to tell a lie, he would start questioning you. Who told you that? Who said I did it? He's getting ready to tell a lie. He's trying to get it together while, you know, I'm questioning him. And my daughter, she had a long story to tell you before she answered, did you do this and that? She started telling you from yesterday what happened and coming up to today. So I know my children all had lie detectors built in. And I know your children, you know your children. And people say, oh, some people say, oh, my child wouldn't do that. You know what your child would do, and you know what they're capable of. No matter if you try to lie to yourself, but you know, right? So, but you know, I just say that because I just try to put a happy face, you know, because children are going to be children. No matter what, we've been children before, we've been there, even though we say, oh, you know, that's a bad kid and whatnot. You might was a worse kid, so you know why are you saying that that's a bad kid? Maybe they got it from you. But, but you know, I love my children. You know, I would do anything for them. And that day when the tragic happened, you know, it took my heart, it put a hole in my heart. But with this exhibit, it just brought life. It brought me.